Hello everybody, this is Smider135 and welcome back for some more Super Star Wars. This is part 8, and in this part we will take care of the boss of this area. Since there's no more bots for us to get health on, might as well go ahead and go, fight the boss. Yeah, so the trick of this boss is take care of the bottom stuff really fast. I usually take care of the left bottom, then the middle, then the right bottom, so that way you can stand under it without getting as hurt so much. And then, just take care of the top part. Be careful not to get shot up too much. Avoid the shrapnel. And then, after you've taken care of all the parts, just shoot it. It should go down in no time flat. It can't do anything at all. The only way you could possibly die from that is if you were stupid enough to press the jump button, and then you jump into it. That's pretty much about it. Aboard the the Millennium Falcon, our heroes blast into space in search of the princess. As the Millennium Falcon approaches the dreaded Death Star, the powerful tractor beam pulls it into the battle station's hangar bay. Yeah. And so now we go with Chewbacca again, mainly because of his health. And now we get this music. And I hated this when I got here as a kid one time, because I always get hit by the TIE fighters and then fall in the holes. And if that didn't kill me, later on something else would. Mainly the boss of this. Well, not really the boss, because the boss was easy when you get to it. But yeah, you want to be careful for those TIE fighters. They come out sporadically, and then these, crawler guys usually give you big hearts when you kill them. And, yeah. You want to be careful for the pits. You fall in the pit, you die. Obviously. Sometimes the enemies in here will suicide by falling in the pits. Mainly the stormtroopers that come in later on. Now, if you do get hit by a TIE fighter, it pushes you back and it hurts you. So, not only do you have to avoid it to not get in the not fall in a hole, you have to avoid it to not get really hurt. So, say if you're seriously injured and one hit will kill you, TIE fighter will do you in like that. So, as we're making our way through here. Made it to the halfway point because of that beep, and now stormtroopers. See? That one just suicided. Fall straight into that hole. Get a time bonus and we keep going. So just nothing with stormtroopers, avoid them. And later on when you're near a pit, try to be careful for them not to hit you and knock you in the pit. That tends to happen. See, right there, I just got hurt by a TIE fighter. And there's a life up right there. So, yeah. So just keep jumping across these things, avoid the enemies below. Only attack the enemies below if you really need help. If you are at the bottom, instead of standing, duck, so that way you can try to avoid the TIE fighter. And right here is where I usually hate it, because of those, stupid gun things. You can jump on those, but it's advised you don't, because you may, jump into the pit by accident instead. So, yeah. Anything else? We're getting up to the boss here, so the Imperial defense droid. Basically, what you want to do with this is when it pretty much starts farting. You'll see what I mean when I say farting. Pretty much when it starts farting, you need to shoot it. I guess you can't see it now, but normally if you now you can see it. You see how it's farting now? Basically, when it's farting, you want to shoot it. You know, in the bathroom. Yeah. So stage clear, and we go on to the next stage as Chewbacca again. And for rescue the princess. Now, as a kid, although, like I've said, that I've gotten stuck on parts and I've made it through like certain levels and stuff and gotten to like far. As a kid, this was the level that this was the farthest level. I mean, okay, let me say it again. This is the farthest level that I've gotten as a kid. I've never made it any farther, and I think I could never get past those like ramming pillars because I would always go for the crap that's in it. Like over there, you saw there was a gun in it. I always went for that gun, and then I always died. Personally, now I feel if it's too high, don't get it. So now we have to go up these things and shoot these purple droids that follow us because they get annoying, as they can knock you off these platforms and make you do this all over again. And we gotta keep making it out and fight off these spider drones and just keep making our way through and hopefully not get rammed by the pillars. Oh yeah, and those little red things will shoot sort of like blaster shots at you, and the floor in this place reflects blaster shots, so be careful. So yeah, like I said, you don't want to go for anything that's too high in those ramming platforms, I mean pillars. If not, that could end up killing you. I mean, even if it's like a big heart or something, it's probably not worth it, as you get like a big heart right here. And the audio is starting to lag. What are we up to? 7 minutes and a half? And as you can tell, this is post-commentary because Audacity likes to crash on me sometimes. Which is why I'm humming with the music, and I'm not off beat or anything like I was in the cantina battle. And so yeah, after this I'll probably do Empire Strikes Back. I'll probably do Empire Strikes Back and then, you know, Return of the Jedi, and that's probably it. So right here we have to face a boss, the detention guard boss. You want to keep shooting at it when it opens the bottom and you see those like the red thingamajiggy. Well, basically just shoot it. And you want to be careful and not take too much damage because there'll still be like a part of it left after you kill it. So he'll explode and then he'll turn into that. But if you just keep shooting at him, he'll go down really fast. So you get here, you get to the end, stage clear, and now we see Leia. We have to rescue you, you know, the R2 unit. And now, we gotta take care of that tractor beam. So we go directly into the tractor beam core, and we have to climb up this long shaft. We have to climb up this long shaft into the tractor beam. Excuse that background switching thingy, and I fell down. Oh well. I remember most of the games I had on the Super Nintendo were either bought like at flea markets or found at my dad's work, because my dad's a maintenance person. So, you know, sometimes I'd go with them to the hotels, and sometimes, you know, they'd have to, people leave their stuff at the hotels, and they usually never come back. So my dad sometimes gets to take some of the stuff, but it's like if they leave and they don't come back, like there was like a 6-month rule or something like that. And so my dad usually got the video games and, you know, brought them home. But we're out of time right now, so I'll tell you the story later.